Thanks for joining me again. I thought this today I'd do like a sort of enchanted forest sort of scene. So, not going to see much sky, just try and get a sort of light coming through the woods type of thing. So I'm going to go a bit of yellow. A bit of yellow all the way down there. A bit of raw sienna added to it as well. Mix the two together. A little bit of water, because I want it coming down, drip down a little bit. Get all sorts of nice effects. Down there, it's like notice I'm trying to create sort of lighter area, trying to always preserve a sort of lighter area just for that bit of contrast. So these are big sort of like the trees in the background, just a sort of abstracty type look. I'm just going through all my greeny type colours, blue, yellow, raw sienna, bit of Payne's grey to darken it up a little bit. So sort of just a rough background, something like that. And just start on some of those very distant trees, you can only just about see them. So they're just sort of, just flicking the brush up like that. Just something going on there at the back. Something happening there in the background. No real detail to it. But then in front of that we go a little bit stronger. A bit more blue, a bit more yellow. And then see a bit stronger these going in there. Some raw sienna, ultramarine. Trying to get that sort of, trying to create that sort of depth. Just brush that in. While I got it on the brush, just darken it down there. Because I want a sort of nice dark foreground, right, contrasting against the light at the back. So let's go back. Let's clean the brush. I want to go back to a really light green now. So I've just cleaned it, take the excess off on the tea towel. Let's just go into that lemon yellow. Just picking up a hint of that Payne's grey there. Coming right over into that lighter area. Just dipping it in the water, just so you see how light it goes now, so it just looks not very strong. Yeah. Too much water on this. The raw sienna, ultramarine, lemon yellow. Now let's go for a real, in fact, get this in a bit darker again. I don't want to get too much. Paper stretched slightly, so I'm just going to pull it tight and then we're ready to go again. Now what I might do is just dry it a little bit. Just dry it slightly, because then the next layer will go on even stronger. Just dip in the tips in the brush in the water, just to loosen it up again. Just slightly less more watery. That's all I'm doing. I'm just, rather than make a mess of the tea towel, I'm just dipping it on a bit of tissue just to take the water off the hairs. I'm doing lemon yellow, bit of ultramarine, lemon yellow, bit of Payne's grey. Some real thick ones in there. You can see it's coming off nice and strong. Right up there. cover up everything I've done in the background. Ultramarine. I can also just use the switch to the rigger. Just get a few branches in the background. So I'm going, it's the same colours again. And you can just see. See, I'm holding it quite far way down the handle. Just try and get those random, just flicking it up, trying to get those random shapes and patterns, just the way twigs sort of grow, however they want really. There's no sort of uniform way of growing. And just a few here and there. I'll do for that for now, I think. Now, I'm just going to move over to this left hand side. And we've got there, just careful, don't want to cover over that lighter area. A little bit of fingernail in there. I'll pop it on this side as well. And what I'm going to do, so we've got, just add a bit of burnt umber there as well into it all. And here we've got like a big tree. Down there, something like that, and just spreads out. Spreads out like that. Also, if you want, back to the number 3 rigger. A little bit coming off, little ones. Put in the brush again. Let's get back into that yellow. See what we can get. Put in something in the side of that. I just wanted it light, just to contrast against the dark tree trunk. Somewhere on this side. So I've got it in light just to contrast again. Like that. Now we've got these dark foreground area. Lemon yellow, ultramarine, bit of Payne's grey. More things looking down there. think should we just put a little figure in? Just have a little figure walking off into the distance. Something like just a little, put the shoulders in and then pop down, little head there. Let's put two people in. One next to one another. Just have a couple walking off into the woods. I think I'm going to call that one finished. I'll just scratch my name into the. It's just dry enough to get away with. Right, that's what it looks like close up. Before we go in and have a quick look at it, I've just put the mount on first just to see what it looks like. So the background is sort of abstracts. Well, I mean, it could almost be the sky really. It's sort of, I meant to bring the trees up a little bit higher, but it's not a problem really. You see the nice lighter areas. I've tried to preserve down the middle against the dark, try and create that contrast light against dark. Most of this mass foliage put in using the corner of the height brush, and then just a little bit of rigger work, putting in a few twigs and trunks here, and then you can see just a little bit of scraping out with a fingernail. Same again on the other side, bit of fingernail work. What I could have done here was put it in really dark just to maximise that contrast. Got our light area of the path here, walking off into the distance. We've got our couple, just put in simply using the number 3 rigger. So he just went in very quickly, just using the height brush. And again, a few more branches at the top. Now just a quick forest scene. I hope you like it. Keep practicing. Please subscribe if you like what you're watching. You can also help me by liking and sharing and commenting on the videos. So until next time, thanks for watching and see you soon.